Alright, here we are again. Got a little more done. Sanded this down. Crap, stupid camera. I sanded this down real good, me and my dad did. It looks like my little clip, or not clip, but little cardboard I had under here worked out pretty good. I don't want to pull on that, of course it'll break. Anyway, this is ready to be applied. Well, I get it right eventually. This is ready for Bondo. And go around here to the other side. I've done the same over here, and I've done a little more work to another spot. Here we go. First off, this is ready to go. This one came out a lot better than the other one. The cardboard's still there, and the cardboard hopefully will help stabilize that a little more. The cardboard fell out of the other side, so anyway, this is ready to go. But unlike the other side, I'm going to put the Bondo from up here all the way down here. Alright, sorry about that. My dad needed my help. Anyway, I'm going to put Bondo from pretty much up here, if I can, all the way down to here. Just to smooth out nice and smooth, and a little bit back here, because this was all cracked and crumbly and stuff. A little bit out here. And once that dries, I'll sand it down real smooth, primer it, and leave it primered for now. Alright, now for the other spot I was working on. Oh, hang on. You might remember this. You gotta remember. Hang on. See my hand somewhere. Oh, never mind. Oh, hang on. There it is, right there. See? Let me see the O'Reilly's bucket. Oh, well, never mind. Anyway, well, my first plan was with this was to scrape all that old seam sealer out. But that stuff ain't going nowhere. It's like hard as a rock, and I don't have the patience nor the time to really chip at it with a hammer and a chisel. So instead, what I'm going to do is after this rust converter dries. I keep hearing things. Anyway, after this rust converter dries for a little bit, which is almost dry now, I sanded this down to get all the rust off here as best I could. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take RTV, which is that silicone, squirt it in there real good, and then just kind of run one bead all the way down to the bottom. Now granted, it doesn't really matter too much at the very bottom, but I'm just going to go down there and use my finger and kind of real nice and smooth. Get it all nice and smooth, and then we'll throw some primer over it later on after it dries. And now, anyway, oh, and a little bit of and here's the stuff that was on here the other day. I did. It's all nice and dry, and I kind of work my finger at it, kind of get some of the excess off. So my dad says this doesn't matter too much. Just go ahead and prime it. So I'm going to prime over this after I get the Bondo in this particular spot, because it needs a little there. Not that this is going to be seen too much, because it's going to have a metal panel going up here, but it doesn't matter. I still want to try my luck at Bondo, and that's going to be the first thing I do. I'm going to Bondo that, see how well I do, and then I'm going to try the other spots. Okay, I don't have my tripod fixed completely yet, so you won't be able to see me do this, but I will let you see me put the RTV on that hole there, but not right now. Okay, we'll see you in a bit. Alright, all you auto enthusiasts, please don't laugh at my horrible work. This is my first time, sort of. I've done this a long, long time ago, and my dad was standing right next to me, and he's not here right now, so I hope that did that right. I know you gotta sand it down when it's dry, so it's almost dry now. I put a lot of hardener in it. Oops, sorry. Put a lot of hardener in it, so it'll dry fairly quickly. Sand it down. See how well it does. And I put a little bit right here. Now before I go doing the last spot on the other side, I'm actually going to wait until my dad gets back to see how he does it, or if he thinks I did it right. Because honestly, I don't want to have to do this over again. Excuse me. So we'll do this. But first, let me get the RTV. Oh, yeah, I'll trip over my own feet. Here it is. There we go. But the big industrial tube. We're going to do this little tiny little spot right here. I'm not sure how I can get you to sit so you can actually see it. Hang on. Bear with me here. No, it's not going to work. Shake test. Nope, you're moving. Okay. As long as I don't shake the car, it should be fine. I only need a tiny bit, so here we go. Oh, I think it's perfect. Tiny bit more on top, just for safety measure. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That's just for safekeeping. Safety measure. Smooth it out in a second. Let's go to the other side. Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button on my camera. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Gotta have a lot in there, my dad said, so let's go down in there. Sorry, I'm trying to see it. Put some more. Oop, oh, that works. Just kind of run on that crack right there. Hello. Okay, this is not easy to do in one hand. Believe me. Oh, jeez. Oh, how'd we do? Let's see. Well, not terrible, but not all that good either. Let me look at the back here. Alright, trying to find the door handle. It's right in front of me. Gotta oil up this door. There we go. Oh yeah, that does a lot of good. We're gonna be able to see it. Turn the darn light on, genius. There we go. The light, maybe we can see it. Way up under there. Can you see it? Looks like it went through to me. Pretty well sealed all the way around too. Good. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, ouch. I'm alright. Okay. Well, since I did the top part, I'm gonna sit you down now. Sit you down here. I need to use that so I can sit you on that. I really need to get that tripod fixed. For some reason it zoomed in on me. Alright, well, as our Peak would say, dang I say and dang again, I can't hold the camera and do this at the same time, so I'm sorry, you're just going to have to wait. I'll get my tripod fixed so you'll be able to see me do more work. For now, just hang on, let me get this done. And there you have it. Nice and sealed. Sealed all the way down to the bottom. Let that dry, do a little sanding on the sides to get the excess taken off. We'll throw some primer over that and that'll be perfect. Same for this. Alright, now this isn't dry yet, so that'll probably be, I may wait till tomorrow before I sand that. Oop. Dang dogs over there doing what they're doing. Anyway, I don't think there's anything else I really can do right now. I mean, really not really. Well, again, I guess I could start taking this stuff out of here as best I can. See, this is more seam sealer is what this is. Hang on, wrong button. I'll just take my screwdriver and kind of work at this stuff here and kind of get it out as best I can. I can't do it with one hand, but you get the idea. I'll see what I can do. Wait. Alright, well, here's a little finisher. See, there you go. It looks like crap. I put a little too much hardener in this one here. I'll turn the light on, you can see the pink. Maybe. Oh, man, maybe not. Well, it's pink to my eyes, but for y'all it's probably white. So anyway, it's got to be sanded tomorrow. Turn the light back on so you can see this. I went ahead and scraped all that stuff out of here. the old seam sealer I scraped up out of there, and I just put RTV all along there. And I did the same thing to the other side too. This is ready for sanding. When it's dry, I put a little tiny dab of RTV there. You might remember that from earlier. Let me get on over here. I got that done. I did the same thing to this. I put RTV all the way up here after I scraped out the old stuff. And of course I put this here. And a little bit of Mondo there. Now it ain't a whole lot of work, but it's pretty good for... It's not bad for a day. Could have done more if I had more stuff that I needed, but I don't. Once all that stuff is dry... What the hell? Oh, stuff in the way, sorry. Anyway, once all that stuff is dry, I'm going to sand this up real good. And my dad told me a trick to checking to see the high spots and whatnot. Basically, we're going to excuse me, going to sand it real smooth, and we're going to put primer over it. Then I got a bunch of spray paint. I'm just going to put some regular old spray paint over that. Then I'm going to sand it again. I'll be able to see where the high spots are. Sand it down again smooth. Primer on it again, and it's done. Once this stuff is dry, I'm going to take a little razor blade or probably a screwdriver. Hang on. There we go. Screwdriver, razor blade, something. Try to get these little extra bits. See, it's almost coming off my finger. See? That little bits. Out of there. It doesn't need to be up too high. It just needs to be down in there. So, anyway. I'm going to do that. And primer that. And this, same to the other side, of course. And this little bit back here. And sand it on that. And whatever. More primer. And after that, then what? I forgot. Oh yeah, these things right here. All this crap. Get all that old gunky stuff off of there. On that side and on the other side. And get that cleaned up and nice. And I might put a little Bondo on the front window, or front where the windshield goes. But after that, that's gonna be it. Well, at least for that part. Then of course we got to deal with this. I have to weld this a little bit, grind that down real smooth, fix a little bit of cracks under here, sand that all this down here real smooth. Same for all up in there and over there, blah blah blah. Get all that nice and sanded smooth and primered up. So I got more primer now. And we can paint it. And put the windows back in it. Okay, that's all for today. See you later.